fixed structure. Okay, now I know this is not the first one on your list, but I'm just giving you an example of stabilizing the distal ulna with the thumb and the forefinger, and moving this whole ulnocarpal complex, which is the triquetrum, the triangular ligament, some meniscal tissue called a disc. Okay. So that was just that. Let's go back to your sequence in your text. Okay. If you're dealing, let's deal with this hypomobility scenario. Somebody's been casted and immobilized for some period of time. Okay. And you think you got it. It's clear based on your testing up to this point that this wrist is stiff. Okay. Two of the biggest articulations where a lot of the wrist gliding occurs from is between the distal end of the radius and the scaphoid and the distal end of the radius and the lymph. Okay? So a really good place to start to look for restriction and gliding is at those two articulations. So let's approach the wrist sort of from the ulnar side, small finger side. Okay? Stabilize the distal radius. Okay? And move the scaphoid. Dorsal and ventral. And then look specifically at dorsal and then specifically at ventral gliding. Carry that one movement thought in your mind. Okay, what did that feel like? Was it painful? Where was the stop? Just slide your stool over like this and approach the other one. Okay? And use the scaphoid on a stabilized distal radius. Examine the ventral gliding. Examine the dorsal. Get another biggie that we often find as a clinical tendency. Be stiff after the wrist has been immobilized for a period of time is the articulation between the distal radius and the lumen. Okay. Now we're going to stabilize more of the ulnar aspect of the distal radius. I was over here examining the scaphoid, the radial aspect of the distal radius. Now come over with your thumb and forefinger, gently squeeze, and stabilize the ulnar aspect of the distal radius. Let's move the lumen. Dorsally and ventral. Examine ventral, and just pressing ventral and letting the wrist kind of rebound back a little bit. And then examine dorsal, like pulling dorsal and letting it rebound back. Or you can just make a big kind of shearing motion, ventral, dorsal, ventral, dorsal. It's all movement information that you're gathering. Okay? Good. Make a bilateral comparison. Have that one singular movement thought in mind. Okay. And go get this guy. And do the same thing. Sorry, that's not on a great angle of the camera. Okay. All right. So those are two biggies over on the radial aspect of the wrist.